The questions you ask at the end of an interview do actually matter. Not because there's magic ones that get you hired, but because bad ones can leave the interviewer with the completely wrong impression of you and what you deem as important within that whole process. When they say, do you have any questions for us? People might panic and ask whatever turns up first. That's why you're going to get things like, oh, how many days holiday does this role come with? Can I confirm the salary? Which days can I work from home? Or the kind of avoidant classic, nope, I think you've covered everything, which is rarely ideal. Questions like working arrangements and salary, of course, are vital and very, very important, but they shouldn't be your closing gambit and lasting impression on the interview. Good questions do two things. They show you've thought about the role, and they help you work out whether you actually want it. So ask things like, what does success look like in the first few months? What are the biggest priorities for the person coming into this role? What tends to make someone do well in this team? What are the current challenges? Better yet, make it specific. So say something like, if this is true, I've seen development talked about on the advert and on your website. Here is something, the link to this particular role that I'd like to develop. How do you support your employees develop within this role? Those questions are useful because they sound engaged without sounding rehearsed. And they give you actual information that's useful to you. That's the point. Not asking a question because someone on LinkedIn said it was powerful. I get the irony here. Asking a question because you genuinely like to know the answer is much better. And to reiterate, don't save the practical questions, like salary, until the end of the first interview, if it's going to make you sound like the role itself is secondary to that. Timing is important. You've done the interview already. If you get asked to next steps or receive an offer, you've got plenty of opportunity to professionally clarify all of those fundamentals like salary and holiday, etc., before you make a final decision and accept a job. Be smart about it.